Lupin, 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 Lupin the Vlog, Part 1. I put a spell on you because you're mine, Lupin. Farewell, My Beloved Witch is the third episode of Lupin the Third, and I'm not sure if this is the point where they switch over from Masaki to Miyazaki and Takahata or not. It still kind of feels a little bit like a Masaki Lupin, but it's hard to say. The episode starts off with Lupin and Fujiko on a boat. They're on a boat. Everybody look at them, they're on a boat. References. Suddenly another boat comes into the distance and Fujiko gets right up on top and starts firing away at them. Not even provoked or anything to do it, just starts firing on them. Maybe she had second instincts or something. The boat crashes onto the nearby shore and a woman comes out, which of course Lupin dives straight into the water and swims right up to the woman. Turns out this woman's name is Linda. And we don't know much about her other than that, because all of a sudden a big tanker comes in and a whole bunch of guys start shooting at Lupin and Linda. Luckily, Jigen was there to lend a helping hand in taking out the enemy tanker all by himself with just an assault rifle. Master Sniper, Jigen. This island that Lupin and Jigen have found Linda to be living at is known to house a group of mercenary murderers known as Killer in Killers, or Killers of the Sea as they're also known. Basically they're pirates, but we gotta give them that hip rap name, you know, for the kids. Killer in Killers, yeah! I'm so white. So they find Linda as well as with the special flowers that are called the Third Sunflower. Don't know why they're called that, but apparently if you powder up this flower and put it into a special liquid, it will create an unbelievably combustible material. Right, that didn't sound right. Basically, it goes boom. It goes boom really nice. The scientist that was working on this was then taken over by Killer in Killers to mass produce this on a global scale to corner the market in weaponry and all that good world-changing shenanigan stuff. So Lupin and Jigen try to sabotage them as best they can. They also find out that the scientist also was forced to experiment on his secretary during human trials for this very combustible flower. So what, now she is spontaneously combusting all the time, or what? It's not really said, but they say that he turned her into a witch. If powdering up some flowers and injecting them into a human bloodstream is enough to turn someone into a witch, I think everybody would have started doing that in the 60s. Or maybe they already did. I guess they are saying that the woman is like high on the flowers and is like dependent on it. It's not outright said so, they just say that she's been turned into a witch. How do you know she's a witch? I mean, did she turn you into a newt? Well, if you did, you got better. That was a very poorly placed Monty Python joke, in case you didn't know. References. And so Lupin outwits the guys. They burn up a whole field of flowers, but sadly Linda also burns up in the process. No, Linda! You barely had any impact on this episode, and we don't know what they meant by you being a witch, but I think that you were on drugs and were a hippie. Curse you, LSD! Curse you to anime hell! But we're not done with Killer and Killers yet. They are out to find a sunken submarine that has a missile that has some of the compounded flower power inside the warhead. Lupin and friends are able to get to it first, but unfortunately they were followed. Luckily Fujiko was there to take care of that. And so the episode ends with Lupin and friends trying to deliver the missile to Japan by riding it, but unfortunately Fujiko joins on with Lupin, and the missile becomes too heavy and crashes down. So now they're stuck on a raft. This episode was weak. I'd say it's the worst one I've seen so far of the first series. The pacing of it is like all over the place. We gotta help this girl. Like, oh no, there's drugs involved. Oh no, mass weapons of destruction. Oh, murders. Oh, the assassins. Oh, no. We can't have any of this. No. It just feels like they had like all these ideas like kind of crammed in together. So that, okay, good, fine. Let's put that out. Let's get it out there. Yeah. I do believe that this was the transition period into Takahata and Miyazaki taking over. Not to say that this is a blemish on their perfect record of anime adaptations and films and stuff. I'm just saying that it's a very awkward transition into the new Lupin III with Miyazaki and Takahata at the reins. Kind of wish this one was a little bit paced better, had a bit more of a focus to it, but I guess that's what I got. Tune in next time where we check out the 4th episode of the first series. Hit that like and subscribe button. You can also follow me on Twitter where I post all my anime updates, reviews, as well as check me out on Dailymotion where I'm posting all of my reviews on there, now fully restored, fully intact, and in HD. This is the MangaMan, signing off.